Good evening. We're going to try this again. We are live from the turtle tanks at the Turtle Hospital in the heart of the Florida Keys. And boy, do we have a lot to catch up on. We have been keeping very busy. We are looking at some juvenile greens. This is Blender and Radio. They are two juvenile greens that were transferred from northern Florida the end of last week. We had 12 cold stun juvenile green sea turtles transferred from Whitney Labs, University of Florida, Turtle Hospital, Volusia County. And the naming theme was appliances. So this is Radio and Blender. Blender has low blood glucose. That's why she still has her barnacles. We did some barnacle removal today, and we will post those videos either tonight or tomorrow. So these are two of the littles, and some of them are more critical than others. As we're walking by here, we'll say hello to Brutus. Brutus is probably our heaviest tumor load patient right now, a juvenile green sea turtle with fibropapillomatosis, but just had a follow-up CAT scan and no signs of internals. So Brutus is scheduled for surgery. Brutus will be on the next ambulance that goes to Dr. Karpinski, the veterinary ophthalmologist, and hopefully there's some clear cornea under those tumors. But the challenge we have with Brutus is a low blood levels. So Brutus is eating well for us, and we are building her up for surgery. And here are some more of our transferred greens. Here is Crockpot and Vacuum. And keep moving down the road. Here's Radio and Light Bulb. Thank you for joining us from Alaska and Connecticut. Hello in Maryland. Thank you for joining us from North Carolina. We have Lawnmower. Now, Lawnmower had a lot of epibiota. And again, we're going to show videos later, but Lawnmower was cleaned up today. Here's Shredder. And again, the naming theme was appliances. And we have Fryer. And you can see these littles. Fryer has some epibiota. And Toaster had tumor removal today. Hello in Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining us. And from Columbus, Ohio. All right, let's see who we have here. We have Roomba. And that might be Keurig over there. I cannot. Yes, there's Keurig. So 12 juvenile green sea turtles, cold stun in northern Florida. If anybody has been watching the news, you'll see that Florida got very low temperatures and a historical amount of snow in parts of northern Florida. So not here in the Florida Keys. We're still sunny and 70s. We did dip into the 50s, but not dangerously low for turtles. Our hospital tanks are 75 degrees year round, which is perfect temperature for rehabilitating sea turtles. Hello in St. Thomas. Thank you for joining us from Pennsylvania and Michigan. Warm thoughts to you. Hello to our neighbors in Marathon. Thank you for your kind words. Hello in Michigan and Kentucky. And here are some of the other cold stuns. We're looking at Taz and Chicken and Wombat. And these are some of the critically endangered Kemp's Ridley sea turtles that came to us in December from New England, also cold stun. So that cold is wreaking havoc on turtles all the way as far south as Florida. Hello in Cape May. Thank you for joining us. And Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to keep moving down the road. So the juvenile greens that were transferred from northern Florida, they were at critically low temperatures when they were rescued. They were, some of them, 44 degrees. And even by the time they transferred to us, there were some with body temperatures as low as 55 degrees. So they had to be dry docked in the hospital overnight. They arrived to us about 9 o'clock in the evening, and our incredible team here at the Turtle Hospital, they were admitting turtles until after midnight. There were 3 with dangerously low heart rates. They received medication and their heart rates were checked again through the night. So all of the 12 turtles so far are hanging in there. There are, as I mentioned, a couple criticals. Welcome from Australia. Thank you for joining us. And from Texas. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for all you're doing. I know you guys are inundated. So Whitney Labs, Sea Turtle Hospital at University of Florida, they received 100 turtles in a matter of days. And these 12 turtles that you're looking at were transferred from there. And we work with Dr. Brooke Burkhalter, who is the lead veterinarian there at Whitney Labs. And they're doing incredible work with a lean but strong team. So great job, guys. Hello in Tennessee and Palm Bay, Florida. Thank you for joining us. Mary, thank you for visiting us. Hello in Idaho and Mexico. Thank you for joining us. So these green sea turtles are cold stunned like the Kemp's Ridleys that came from New England. And they are receiving broad spectrum antibiotics, some antifungals. They're receiving fluid treatment for low blood glucose levels. Their uric acids were high when they get cold and go into hypothermia. Their metabolism slows down, their organs start shutting down, and it's a lot to come back from. All right, I'm gonna keep moving down the line. Hello in England, thank you for joining us. And from Auckland, thank you for joining us. And this is our most critical turtle. This is Turkey, and Turkey is not responding to treatment. You can see she's in very shallow water. Turkey needs lots of prayers and healing energies. If you could please keep them coming. We have switched up the breathing treatments, but she is not responding to treatment. She is being tube fed and receiving TPN. So again, lots of prayers and healing energies for Turkey. Hello in Alabama. Thank you for joining us. And fellow Floridians, thank you for joining us this evening. Hello in Lehigh Acres. Oh my goodness, and there's shrimp. So shrimp was one of our critical Kemp's Ridley turtles. You can see shrimp there. All right, we'll go down. Anna, now I was trying to go live. She was at the surface taking a breath and our connectivity cut out. So in that tidal pool, we'll go by her, but she's on the bottom again. Oh my goodness, and here's our little post-hatchling that is still struggling with fungal infection. And we are treating daily. All right, hello in Northern California. Thank you for joining us. And from Minnesota, thank you for joining us. Hello in North Idaho. Thank you for joining us. Somebody's asking about Bender. Hello, Rhonda. So I have some really good footage of Bender, and that looks like, hopefully we'll keep our connectivity. It's cutting out for some reason when I come to Luna Diana's pool here. Let's see if we can get a glimpse at her. Hello in Nova Scotia. Thank you for joining us. Philadelphia in the Super Bowl. I was actually at the playoff game on Sunday. What a game. All right. Let's see. Hello in Illinois. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the prayers for Turkey. All right. I'm not sure if you can see with the sun glare, but that is Luna Diana on the bottom. Yay! So that is big news. That's some of the big news I wanted to share with you is Luna Diana, who is an adult female loggerhead sea turtle that came into us with a severe bow strike. She was caudally buoyant when she was in the oblong tank. If you're following along, she was floating at the surface. So it's a really nice advantage of having this 160,000 gallon tidal pool is we can put a big turtle like Luna Diana in here and see how she does. Well, she went into this tidal pool last week. She passed a lot of gas. She was still caudally buoyant, but look at her today. So I am very hopeful that Luna Diana will be eligible for release. It's too early to tell, but this is certainly a very good sign. Dr. Terry just discontinued medications today, which again is a very good sign. So stay tuned for more updates on Luna Diana. I did try to get her at the service for y'all today, but she is tucked in at the moment. I will share some video of her because she is absolutely stunning. And as much as I'd like to see her on the surface, I am so happy to see her resting at the bottom. That is her ticket back to the ocean. So keep prayers and healing energies coming for Luna Diana, but looking really fabulous in a short amount of time. So let's keep going here. Hello in Georgia. Thank you for joining us. And from Alva, Florida, there's that gorgeous sun, sending some sunshine and warmth for all of you in colder climates. We will check in on some of our other patients here. And here is Jack. He's kicking up his tank. I'm not sure if you can see him through all of that. Jack is a juvenile green sea turtle with fibropapillomatosis. Has gone through tumor removal surgeries. Is responding well to treatment. Hello in New Jersey and the UK. Thank you for joining us. Luna Diana was the one with the crab, correct. She actually had 3 crabs, not one, and all 3 crabs were removed, but there may be more, but they're in that tidal pool, so they can find their way back to the ocean. Hello in Wyoming. Thank you for joining us. And more friends from Texas. Yes, do we have connections with Sea Turtle Inc.? We certainly do. They're wonderful folks. We actually have a turtle there named Poppy that was rehabilitated at the Turtle Hospital, was deemed non-releasable due to a boat strike injury and being positively buoyant. And Poppy is living out his life there. We are looking at Haven, one of our newer fibropapilloma patients that came in mid-January. And we are getting her strong enough for surgeries. All right. Gonna keep moving down. Hello in Jupiter and South Carolina. Thank you for joining us. From British Columbia, thank you for joining us. And here we're looking at Shaybrook and Packer, and Shaybrook is getting there. Heavy tumor load, has had a number of surgeries and still has a number of surgeries to go, but Shaybrook is strong and responding well to treatment. And we're gonna move on the side here. The sun glare's bad. And there's Packer. Packer is tumor free. We're just trying to get some weight on Packer. And Packer is eating well. And I think Packer is gonna be eligible for release soon. So stay tuned for that. Hello in Minnesota and Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you for joining us. Oh my goodness, look at the bubbles. So here we have Addie. And Addie, if you remember, wow, it took Addie a long time to eat for us. She had serious surgery with a hook removal. She has started her tumor removal surgeries and is doing so well. I'm just so happy to be talking about Addie and letting you know that she is eating her full diet. She is strong enough for surgeries. She has a lot of small tumors. If you look closely, you can see she's got little tumors on her eyes, so she will be going to Dr. Kapinski. But she is getting through those surgeries just fine. And if you've been following us along, Addie's been here since the beginning of August. She was on a shower bed for a month and took a long time to just come back from all that. But look at her now. It looks like she might want to come up. I don't know, Addie, what do you think? Are you just teasing us? She might come up. More friends in the UK, thank you for joining us. From Binghamton, thank you for joining us. From Massachusetts and New York. Hello in Denver. Having crabs in the wound, well, if things start living in the crevices, we do everything we can to get them out, but some of those go deep, but all 3 crabs we were able to get out. And here comes Addie up for a breath. Look at her. looking very fine. I never gave up Hope on Addie. All right, hello in Malaysia. Thank you for joining us from Melbourne, Australia, and Boston. Looks like Addie is going to scratch her back on that environmental enrichment device. And hello in South Carolina and Wisconsin. Hello in Montana. And hello to my home state of Delaware and Detroit, Michigan. Thank you for joining us. Here we have some more of the juvenile Kemp's Ridley sea turtles that were transferred from New England. They are responding to treatment. As I mentioned, Turkey is our most critical patient right now. Needs lots of prayers and energies. But here's Otter. And Bonnie hanging out. And over here, who do we have in the tucked in here? It's really hard to tell with the sun glare. We have Humpback and Manta also in this tank. And there's Manta. There's Flamingo. And there's Moose. So we're hoping some more of these littles will be cleared for release. They are receiving breathing treatments, broad spectrum antibiotics, being treated for pneumonia, fungal pneumonia, and osteomyelitis. So some more good news to share with you. We have a release scheduled for Friday. That's this Friday, January 31st. And wow is a juvenile green sea turtle, had an extremely heavy load of fibropapilloma tumors and was entangled in fishing line, is tumor-free, strong, and ready to go back to her ocean home. So if you're lucky enough to be in the Florida Keys, come join us on Friday morning. We are going to get to the beach by 9:15 and release will be at 9:30. And we will try to go live with that release as long as we have a connection. And we will share that video on our social media pages. So that's this Friday. Running out of names. We never run out of names because the rescuers named the turtles. The greens that were named after appliances, that was a clever names from our staff. Again, those turtles came in last minute, got in at 9 o'clock at night. We are looking at Tater. Tater and Tot are our educational animals here at the Turtle Hospital. They are perfectly healthy and will go to the wild when their shell or carapace is 45 centimeters long. So they are growing fast, and that is probably going to be fall of 2025, if I had to guess, just based on growth rate of the other educational turtles that we've had. And Tater, you're going to come say hello? Yes, you are. Well, thank you for spending some of your evening with me and catching up on our patient updates. We are currently caring for 56 sea turtles here at the Turtle Hospital, and we truly couldn't do what we do without you. So we want to thank you for your support, for sharing our videos and helping people to fall in love with sea turtles. We know that when people fall in love with something, they're going to care for it. And not only sea turtles, but the oceans where they live. If you haven't seen already, we have some really fun Valentine's merch out there. Some turtly awesome sea turtle themed Valentine's gifts. We have some fun bundles like hugs and mugs, key to your heart, a sparkle one with some sparkly sea turtle earrings. And we also have that amazing Valentine's Day adoption that has a custom tumbler that's 40 ounces, has our logo on it. It's hot pink and comes with a beautiful pink plush turtle. And you can adopt any of our 5 adoptable turtles with that adoption. So I want to thank everyone that has supported us that way. And again, for tuning in. And have a totally awesome evening. Watch for that barnacle removal that was done today. We're going to put that up tonight or tomorrow. Also, some Luna Diana, quick video of her surfacing for her breath, which we tried to get live. And Bender, we got some great footage of Bender today. So it was a beautiful day, and wishing you and yours a peaceful evening.